Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. I post weekly videos on all things fashion and beauty related that are also vegan and cruelty free. So if you like what you see and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me, and I would love to have you be a part of my family. Okay, so today's video is a little bit spontaneous, so apologies if it's not planned out perfectly. I just found out a few days ago that ASOS was going to be releasing a Crayola beauty line that is 95 different shades of vegan and cruelty-free makeup. I was excited about this for so many reasons, and I knew that I had to get my hands on them so that I could test them out for you guys and make a video. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I bought the pieces that appealed to me the most. So I didn't go too crazy, but I wanted to get enough to show you guys like a few of the different products so that it would be helpful if you're interested in buying them. And I will go ahead and tell you what I got. So the first item I got is mascara. And this is just in the color black, although they did have a few colored mascaras. I don't typically wear colored mascara, so I didn't want to spend my money on it because I figured I might not use it. So I'll just open it as we go, and then I'm gonna test them out afterwards. It has a very small brush, and it's got nice little fibers. That'll be interesting to try out. Next up, we have the Color Crayon Trio. So they sell a bunch of these color crayons individually, but then I got two of the trios. So I got one that is the Macaron edition, and then one that is Safari, so it just groups three together, and this appealed to me because I was probably gonna buy the individual colors of these anyways, and you save a little bit of money when you buy them in the pack of 3. And I mean, how cute that it comes in a little Crayola box. This is like every kid's dream come true. Like, you know that you wish you could have put this on your face when you were a kid, and now you can. So the Macaron comes with the colors Turquoise Blue, Periwinkle, and Dandelion. And I thought that these would be very fun summer colors. These color crayons are multi-use. You can use them on eyes, lips, and cheeks, and they're highly pigmented with an ultra creamy, soft texture. So I like that they're multi-use. That's really cool. I thought that these more colorful ones I might use as like an eyeliner or an eyeshadow. And this one, this is the Safari pack. It comes with the colors Caramel, Shadow, and Bittersweet. These are definitely my kind of colors. It's like a caramel color. This one's a little bit more of a olive green, and then this is kind of like a burnt orange shade. And I thought I will for sure wear this on my lips. And then I got one of their eyeshadow palettes. I got the Nude eyeshadow palette because I mostly wear nude eyeshadow on an everyday basis. So it comes in like a little plastic packaging like this. Honestly, not like the biggest fan of the packaging. It does feel a little bit cheap, and the Crayola, I can tell it's gonna be scratched off eventually after some use, and this is gonna get really dirty because it's white. Okay, so try not to blind you with the mirror here. It looks like quite a few shimmery colors. I think actually almost all of them look like they have a little bit of a shimmer to them, but some of them are a little bit more matte than others. Like these in the center are pretty shimmery, and then there's a couple on the outside that have straight up sparkles in them. But these colors are really pretty, so I am definitely excited to swatch them and see how they look. I'll go ahead and just swatch one right now. Okay, so that definitely came off nicely. Just put some on the back of my hand. It's not like crazy pigmented or anything, but it's pretty. We'll do swatches of everything at the end as well so that you can get a better look at the colors. And then the last thing that I got is this face palette. This includes shades of blush, bronzer, and highlighter. So I was really excited about the two palettes because things like reddish eyeshadows and highlighter can often not be vegan because it'll have carmine in it. The fact that I was able to buy these palettes that I know every single shade in it is vegan was really exciting. This comes with some blush, bronzer, and highlighter in the middle. I definitely think that some of these shades I'm not gonna use as much as others. Like I'll probably rarely ever use this super hot pink blush and this super white highlighter. I might use this like an eyeshadow, but I doubt that I'll ever use it on my actual face as a highlighter. I think I would probably use these bronzers as a blush more. Like I love this really pretty color right here, and this is very natural and pretty as well. So I'm kind of interested in the highlighter, so I'm gonna swatch a little bit of that. Okay, quite a lot of product came up. That's really pretty. So I thought that I would just go ahead and try to create a little bit of a makeup look. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I didn't plan anything out, but I did want to try the product live for you guys so that you could see like how it applies and see my first impressions of it and stuff. So I think I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this gold color and start by putting that all over the lid. Okay, that's a really pretty gold. I love the way that looks. That's so pretty. Like, I would just wear that on its own probably in the summertime. Maybe if I'm on vacation, I have a good tan, I just want to add like a little bit of shine to the eyes. That's gorgeous. I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's a warm brown. It looks like it is matte. And I'm just going to apply that in the crease. I'm going to try to zoom you guys in close so that you can see the application. I realized I didn't do that on my last video, so I'm sorry for that, but I will definitely try to get you as close as possible in the future when I'm applying stuff so you can really see how it's blending in and stuff like that. That is also a very pretty color. It's like the perfect caramel shade that I tend to gravitate towards. I will say there's a little bit of fallout in the pan, but it's not falling out when I apply it on my face, so to me that's what matters. I mean, it is kind of a pain to have a messy pan, but as long as it like looks good on my eyes, that's kind of really all I care about. Now I think I'm going to go in with this color right here. It is a deeper brown, and I'm just going to add it to the outer corners with a pencil brush. Kind of deepen that area. So none of these colors in this palette are super dark. So if you're looking for like a really bold eye look, I would say that this isn't gonna be like a palette that's gonna give you that. But I think that if you like nudes and you like a very natural eye look, you will love this palette. So that dark brown is definitely taking some work to like blend in. And we're not getting like a super deep look still, which is again something that I prefer on a daily basis. But I think if I were gonna try to wear this for a night out, I would want like at least one more darker brown shade in there, something darker than what I'm using right now to kind of like deepen the whole look, because you're just not going to be able to get that with the colors that I'm using so far. Now I'm just going to take this angled brush and go in with this really pretty burnt orange color, and I'm going to apply that on my lower lash line and kind of wing it up a little bit. That's so pretty, oh my gosh. Wow, that looks so pretty with green eyes. If you have green eyes, that is a really pretty color. Okay, cool. So I think that's all I'm gonna use from that palette. I'm gonna go in with the green color from one of these crayon trios, and this is in the color Shadow. I think I want to try to line my lid with it to see how that works, and I know I'm probably not going to be able to do like a wing liner with it. I'm just going to like line the top lid and see how that looks. Actually, I'm going to try it on the back of my hand first to see like how easy it is to apply. Ooh, that's really nice. So that went on like I barely touched it, and it went on so smooth. So I'm going to try it as a liner. Okay, let's just try to do a wing for the heck of it. Okay, so it's definitely a little harder to get super precise because it really is like a crayon. So you're not gonna be able to get like a super perfect pointy wing if you wanna use this as a liner. But I feel like these are gonna be really fun to use as like cream eyeshadows. Yeah, I wouldn't try to do a wing with it, but I think if you just want to use it for a liner, it's really pretty. Now from that same trio, I'm gonna add a lipstick. I'm gonna use the color Bittersweet. So it definitely goes on a lot more sheer on the lips, probably just because there's more surface to cover, and so it took quite a few layers to build it up to this coverage. Because of that, I don't know that I would like reach for this for a lipstick all the time, just because I have like really good lipsticks that I know are gonna last all day. Because it took so many coats to get it on, I feel like it's gonna come off pretty easy as well. But the color is really pretty. Like, I love this color, but it just took a lot of work to get to this color, and I'm a pretty lazy person when it comes to like throwing on a lipstick. I'm usually doing it as I'm running out the door, so I don't know that I would probably reach for that all the time. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to the face palette. I'm gonna try the bronzer, even though I can already tell this is not gonna be my cup of tea, but I'm gonna try this bronzer right here because it's the most brown looking to me. Like, these two don't look like bronzers to me. Those look like blushes. This one's like a little more mauve and this one's a little more peach. And these two blush colors, these three blush colors actually are very bright and dark, and I don't know that I would wear those as blushes. So I'm gonna try this one as a bronzer and then maybe one of these two as a blush. And I've already done a little bit of cream contour, so this is just gonna be to like warm up the face. Okay, and now for blush, I'm just gonna use the one right underneath it since it's pretty neutral, and I kind of went bold with the eyes and the lips. And then I'm gonna go in with this highlighter shade to highlight the tops of my cheeks. Okay, that highlighter is really good. Like, you get a lot of highlight from it. It's not like a chunky glitter, it just looks like you're glowing, which I love. I like to look like wet almost. So I really, really like that highlight. I wouldn't say that the bronzer and blush like blew me away, but I appreciate the convenience of having them all in one palette, and I probably will use them again just for the sake of, you know, when I'm traveling, having like a really good highlighter, a decent bronzer, and blush in one palette. It just makes things a lot easier. Okay, so now I am going to try the mascara. Okay, it's not bad. I feel like my lashes look nice. They definitely look like lengthened and separated, but I just really like very volumized lashes. I like something pretty dramatic that like transforms my lashes. I don't really wear false eyelashes that much, so when I do mascara, I want it to kind of like take the place of that. I don't know that I would buy this again so far, just because you guys know that I'm super, super picky with mascara. I have other mascaras that I like better. One thing that I'm noticing right now is that it still feels like wet on my eyelashes. I feel like it's gonna take a long time to dry, and it's just kind of like a weird, uncomfortable feeling, if that makes any sense. So far, I would say like the mascara is not anything special. For now, I'm just kind of like meh about it. Right now, I think I'm probably most impressed with the eyeshadow palette. I think that that's one that I'm going to use a lot. I love how beautiful and natural it is, and I can see myself wearing an eyeshadow look from here on a regular basis. I love this burnt orange color. It's just like so beautiful. And I feel like it's really versatile as well, because I could totally see myself wearing that during the day or wearing it at nighttime. If you're somebody who likes to do a lot of like nighttime looks and bold eyeshadow looks, I wouldn't get this palette because it's not going to give you a super dramatic look. But if you're somebody who just likes to have a little bit of color on your eyes and you're looking for these more like natural colors, I'm really happy with this. I'd have to try it out, but I feel like a lot of these colors are multi-purpose. Like, I think that you could definitely use this as a bronzer if you're more fair toned, or use this as a highlighter. You could definitely use this as a highlighter if you're more fair toned. So I feel like you get a good bang for your buck, but I will definitely be using like all of the colors in this palette, and I'm excited to play around with it more. So off the bat, that is my favorite purchase. And then my second favorite purchase is probably going to be the crayon trios, the Safari edition, just because I already used 2 of them, one on my eyes and one on my lips. I think they're just really fun. So if you're someone who likes to play around with color, I think you'll have a blast with these. The face palette, I thought the highlighter is like gorgeous. I guess I'm just not blown away by the blush and bronzer because I have very similar products that do the same thing. So to me, it's just kind of like nothing new. Still undecided about the mascara and the face palette. I'm not like wowed by either one of those really. Okay, so now I'm just gonna show you guys some up close shots of the palettes and some swatches so you can get a better idea of the colors and the consistency. So go ahead and stay tuned for that. Okay, so that is it for the swatches, and as you could see, they're not super pigmented. Some of them perform really well, and then others, it would take me 2 swipes to get to this color so that you could actually see what the shade looks like. If you really like a natural makeup look and you're just looking for some neutrals, I think that this is gonna be a good one, but I just wish that some of the other shades were a little bit more pigmented, like these ones right here. The 2 bigger shimmer shades that are on the darker side perform so well. They're so beautiful. That is my feelings on this palette. Okay, and moving on to the face palette, I'm gonna start with these bronzer shades. Again, I say the term bronzer very loosely because these are definitely much more of blush shades in my opinion. Okay, this one is not showing up, which is probably a good thing because it is so bright. So that is the face palette. I would say that I like these first 4 colors, but that's about where it ends for me. I don't see myself using any of these ever, especially these super white chalky highlighters. I don't think that I would ever use those. I have prettier white colors that I would use for like inner corner purposes and things like that. Unless you feel like you would use these bolder blush colors, I just don't know if this is worth the money. I am kind of regretting this purchase just because I have bronzers and highlighters that I like better, and I have good blushes. I wish the colors were a little bit more friendly for an everyday use, and I wish that the bronzer was actually a bronzer. So that is the face palette. And now for the face crayons. I'm gonna show you how much product comes in each tube. So you get a good amount of product. And let's go ahead and swatch them. This is in the color Dandelion. This is turquoise blue. Oh. Are you kidding? Wow. That is a huge bummer. This is Periwinkle. Okay, that's really pretty. And then this is Bittersweet. This is Caramel. And this is Shadow. so that is the face crowns, and I am pretty bummed that one just broke on me. I'm not sure if that one had a different formula than the others, but the others I applied the same pressure and they did not break. But I think the colors are really pretty. I'm not super familiar with this type of product because I don't really do a lot with like bright colors and creams. So to me, it's fun, and like I'm excited about this purchase and I'll use it. But if you're someone who has a lot of makeup and you use these kinds of bold colors all the time, you probably already have something in your collection that's better, obviously, since one just completely broke. Okay, so that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys found this review helpful. I will definitely keep you guys posted via my Instagram and this channel on whether or not I continue to use these products and whether or not they become favorites of mine, but definitely think that it's a fun idea. I'm super excited that ASOS decided to partner up with Crayola Beauty, and I'm even more excited that they decided to make the line 100% vegan and cruelty-free. I think that's phenomenal, and it shows that it's something that people are looking for, and that means that change is happening. It gets me so excited about it, I can't even explain. So let me know if you guys have tried any of these products out and which ones, and if not, let me know if you want to try it out and what looks most appealing to you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.